We have some exciting new things coming into New York, and we are here to help the Canadian market learn about these great products and innovations. And we here at New York take a vested interest in our partners and want to help you grow. So let's meet our brands. First off is Aptos, our thread lifting methods. They are a 6-time winner of the Aesthetic Medicine World Congress Awards for Best Suspension Lift, 6 times. And we are so excited to say that it is in the final stages of Health Canada approval and should be ready for the market this late fall, early winter. Wow, excuse me. We also have our high tissue PRP from Fedia, another proud winner. They won for regenerative device in the regenerative care category in 2023 at the Monaco's Aesthetic Medicine World Congress. So we're very proud to say that we represent Fedia, and by far the easiest, simplistic device to do your PRP therapy. And here at Nuvure, we represent thousands of different supplies for your medical clinic or aesthetic practice. Please check your invoices because we do price match. And here at Nuvure, we want to be your one-stop shop. We represent some amazing skincare. And Dermaceutic Laboratory, we're going to be speaking about them next week. Is that correct, Luis?
Correct, demonstrate.
Yeah, and Dermaceutic Laboratory, it's that line. It's not very large. It's a beautiful, little concise line that supports your devices, supports your medical aesthetic treatments with the acids and beautiful, amazing combinations of acids and ingredients to help prep that skin, support that skin post-treatment, and immediately post-treatment as well. And who we're talking about today, Mesoaesthetic, they are the market leader in the field of medical cosmetics. They are the leaders when it comes to pigmentation. And now, with their science-driven epigenetic approach, Age Element brings anti-aging to a new level. And I'm Pina Lee. I am just thrilled to be here with you to share my knowledge about Nuvure and everything that we know. I love teaching. I love empowering you, the learner. And here, my co-host, the amazing and fabulous Luis Hernandez. He is a nurse. He's an engineer, and he, like myself, loves to share his wisdom and knowledge. Luis, welcome.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to have you here. So today we're going to talk about the science of aging, and it truly is a science. I mean, people always say to me, Pina, what is the big deal? It's a facial. It's not just a facial. Everybody, I mean, we all need a facial, even though we get away from it. We want to do the devices. We want something fast and quick to give us that rejuvenation of our skin, solving our issues. We do have to remember that we also need a facial. A facial provides your skin with that movement of that lymphatic system, that movement of those muscles that are attached to our skin, and the only part of the body that's like that. So we can make those facial expressions. Well, as we age, everything starts to hang low. So a facial is a great time to gently massage, introduce beautiful ingredients, and relax that skin as well as yourself. But as I said, everyone has an anti-aging treatment. And Mezzo spent 7 years of research and development to meet the challenges that professionals today have when dealing with today's consumer. Now, our consumers have changed. They have become much more savvy. They're living longer and they're wanting to be healthier longer. And that goes also for their skin. They are digital now. Everything they want to know is at their fingertips at a push of a button. So they are demanding. They are hyper connected and hyper demanding for the best that you have to offer. And that's where Mezzo comes in with their answer of age element. As I said, 7 years of research. They paired up with an amazing medical company of research to base their skincare treatment and home products for aging on an epigenetic science. So they have exclusive innovations backed by research, formulas and textures that, believe me, once you feel and touch them, they smell gorgeous. They're just so beautiful, the way they absorb so quickly. And they look great. The packaging is just gorgeous. And I love going into clinics and seeing it on their shelves, and it just matches their decor with the golds and the silvers and the rose golds. It's just gorgeous. And if you know Mesoaesthetic, you know everything they make is for all skin types to help and solve that issue. And today's topic is aging. So before we start talking about how amazing our age element treatment is, let's take a little step back and understand exactly what is epigenetics. It's a big word. It is a word that you're going to see more of in the recent years as we become smarter in science and in discovering how the human body works in its environment and how that environment impacts their health and how it ages and how the body develops. That is epigenetics. So basically, when we're born with a set of instructions, our DNA coding. So that's going to say that I'm going to be 5'1.5" and shrinking. I'm going to have dark curly hair. I'm going to be a skin type 4, and I'm going to age a certain way. That is our DNA code. Now, as we live our life and as our cells start to age, different mechanisms within our skin's routine turn off or slow down. And that's why we age. And we have discovered that when we can switch on these mechanisms again, these instructions to the DNA, we can switch on or reactivate different gene expressions while we are not changing that DNA itself. So we're changing the instructions, teaching that skin rather than aging and slowing down our immune system or increasing that melanogenesis process and inflammatory process, we're going to turn on those youthful mechanisms and make our skin act as it did when it was younger. Now, one thing that Meso focused on is within epigenetics, we have to understand that, yes, you're coded to age a certain way. However, that relationship between the choices we make, the way we live our lives, and the environments we live in will also have a big impact on how those gene expressions take out those instructions. So we always say if you don't get enough sleep, or if you don't eat the right foods, or use the right skincare products, that it will speed up aging. And now science is backing exactly what estheticians have been saying for years. And as a nurse, Louise, you too understand that the choices we make and the way we live our life are definitely going to have an effect on our skin and how we age.
There is a study, and I don't know if I think you have seen it about two identical twins that
My
one of
favorite.
them she used sunscreen, she exercised, she ate healthy, and her aging was minimal compared to her other twin that went on the sun, never wore sunscreen, didn't exercise, and it was two completely different person. Like it was amazing how your life choices can affect so much the way we age.
Exactly, exactly. And I think every aesthetic student has seen that picture and read that study. And if you haven't, look it up because it's true. And that's exactly where mesoaesthetic base their concepts and the fundamentals of their age element treatment. It's based on this beautiful science of epigenetics. They collaborated with the Biomedical Research Institute in Spain to come up with this scientific based facial. They are the first to come up with this patent. It's the first anti-aging reactivator that is going to work through that epigenetic mechanisms. And of course, like always, Meso has those publications and clinical studies to support the claims. Now, Meso isn't going to share everything with us, but they have shared some of the ingredients in their mesoepigen system. This is that smart reactor that switches on those instructions in that DNA instruction set. And this is available, this beautiful complex, exclusive to Mesoaesthetic, exclusive to the age element treatment and their products. Each of the steps, each of the beautiful elements of age element will have this mesoepigen system. So what is it? It is your molecule or your complex that was created by Meso. It has shikemic acid, manzelic acid, and isoquercetin. And these three ingredients work on those extrinsic and external factors that cause the cells to age. So we're going to increase that longevity of that cell, teach that cell how to work better, and we're going to protect and repair that DNA. And this is what gets me excited. So in our age element, we have certain ranges. And if you knew the previous range, we had our Energy C, our 360 collagen, and our Radiance DNA. So now we have our brightening solutions, our anti-firming solutions, as well as our anti-wrinkle solutions. And depending on what range we're speaking of within the age element, they will have different amounts and proportions of the different ingredients of that mesoepigen system. So in that brightening solution, we're going to see more antioxidants to protect and repair and brighten and make that skin more vibrant. And then as we get into that more aging, we're going to deal with that structural damage and repair, and then into growth factors. So this epigenetic system, what makes me so excited about it, the ingredients here are great for all skins. And the best part, pregnant and breastfeeding women can now anti-age. And I know as our female population gets older and we're having babies later in life, this is a wonderful thing. So they don't have to give up their anti-aging when they are breastfeeding and pregnant. So let's get into some of the science. What I love about Meso is they show you why and how it is going to change your skin. So here you can see as we age, the DNA starts to expand just like the rest of us, and it spreads out those histones. So with this beautiful protein, SIRT1, and this protein is what keeps our cells alive. It helps to work on that oxidized stress within that cell. And in that process of DNA repair, SIRT1 is a very important protein. What is beautiful about the age element, our shikemic acid activates this protein within those cells, repairing that DNA, improving that compactation of those beautiful DNA strands, and making it more youthful in its strand itself. So we're not changing the DNA. We're not making you taller or making you change your look. But what we're doing is improving that DNA overall, repairing the existing damage, and avoiding those telomeres from becoming shorter as we do our skin turnover. And speaking about telomeres, we all recognize this, our chromosome within our DNA cells. And here, every time we have a skin turnover, so we do that rejuvenation, which we encourage as our skin gets older, we are actually shortening those telomeres. And that is because of free radicals and that oxidized stress within that cells. So here is some beautiful science. This is just a controlled telomere. They have put or exposed it to that UV radiation to create that oxidized stress in that telomere. And as you can see, with that stress, it not only is damaged, it shortens. So here in the third image, you can see they've added that stress of the UVB rays, and they have added that mesoepigen system, that beautiful pattern that is going to protect and stop that shortening. So not only has it stopped that damage to the telomere, it's actually lengthened it. So reducing that damage, increasing that function, and making it more stable. So to me, that is the proof that I need to know. Fancy commercials isn't going to show me how this is going to go away. And here, another beautiful chart to show you the viability or how well that cell will work. With that controlled cell, you can see as it ages, it does start to break down under that oxidized stress. But with that addition of that SIRT1 with our mesoepigen system, you can see it keeps it more viable, lasts longer, so our cells can work better for you. And another beautiful mechanism of our mesoepigen system is to help that cell with its autophagy. I always say, think about yourself in your own little kitchen. You want to make dinner, but you didn't clean up from your meal before. So now around your stove, it's full of dirty pots, the countertops are full of garbage, and you can't get your dinner made. It's the same thing with a cell. When a cell is sluggish and when that autophagy process starts to slow down, that waste produce and all that garbage within the cell takes up space. So when we get rid of that, increase that cleaning and make that cell performance better, we can see here that it's going to make that autophagy regulate itself and increases productivity. And that's with the shikemic acid. So shikemic acid helps that cell clean itself up, make itself work better. And this one really blows my mind. I'm sorry for the heavy science, but just bear with me. Here we have a healthy cell. We've added some blue dye to show when that cells are starting to die. We've exposed that healthy cell to that photo-oxidizing stress of UVB rays. And as you see, that cell death increases exponentially. So yes, you need to wear sunscreen when you're outside to protect your skin. Here, they added shikemic acid to that cell with that oxidized stress from the UVB. And shikimic acid, because it works to increase and protect the DNA of the cell, you can see even though there was UVB ray injected into that cell, the skin is not dying as quickly as it was without the shikimic acid. And that's because that shikimic acid directly increases and activates SIRT1 within that skin. So, to ensure that their proof was true and the science is true, they added an inhibitor to inhibit that SIRT1 with that shikimic acid and that UVB, and the death of the cells returned because that inhibitor stopped the SRT1 to show that, yes, it is the shikimic acid that directly impacts the SRT1 in the skin, enhancing the cells, promoting longevity, and keeping the skin working more youthfully. And that's how we get age element, because aging is what we're dealing with, and you are the unique element that makes mesoaesthetic want to fix. So I'm going to pass it on to Luis, and Luis is going to talk about the concepts and the fundamentals of our age element and why it goes beyond and above other treatments. Luis?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the future of medical innovation with mesoaesthetic and age element. With this protocol, we have five key phases where we're going to first diagnose our patient, then prepare, stimulate, activate, and boost our treatment. Phase one is our diagnosis system. Um, with this diagnosis system, we are going to uh, first, it is an app that we are going to download that it's going to have all of our customers' information. And we through this app, we can see the protocol, we can see information, and we can see all the massages and all the help that we need to do this treatment. With our diagnosis system, we have the H element ID test. So this test is going to ask our client numerous questions related to their ethnicity, to their age, to their lifestyle, and what they would like to improve. It's going to take all this information and then it will give you a customizable professional and home treatment with our in the H element ID test, they're going to ask physical and observable characteristics such as your gender, your age, your skin type, your skin characteristics, as well as your lifestyle and habits, as we have been speaking on this webinar today. So, how much do you sleep? How much water do you drink? How long you spend outside, how much stress do you have in your life, do you use sunscreen, do you exercise? All this information the system is going to take and is going to generate a, a customizable treatment for that specific patient in order to treat their skin concerns and their skin issues. In our phase two, we're going to prepare the skin. So this is our cleansing balm. It is a very moisturizing and nourishing cleansing balm. It's going to remove makeup and it's going to remove all impurities. So it is a gel to oil balm. It is really good for a moisturize. It will moisturize the skin up to 72 hours. It's going to reinforce the barrier of the skin and it's going to reduce transepidermal water loss. Now, we are going to get that cream. We will apply it on the skin, we'll massage it, and then once it is a gel, sorry, once we apply some water, it's going to become a very light milk. So it is an amazing cleansing balm. Please do not use it every day for yourself. Keep it only for the professional treatments because it's very moisturizing.
And you know what, Louise? I really like this for other meso treatments. Like if I'm doing a mesoaclat or I'm doing even a Milano stop peel, I really love this because, as you said, it does give them 72 hours of hydration. It just
Mhm.
like locks in that
Yeah,
moisture. And that's why you were saying don't use it daily. Exactly.
exactly. Exactly. After this phase two, after we have prepared the skin, we have cleansed it, we have hydrated, now we're going to stimulate. So we have an exfoliating resurfacing lotion solution that it's going to exfoliate and brighten the skin. We have glycolic acid that is an amazing cellular turnover. It's going to reduce imperfections. We have salicylic acid, our beta hydroxy acid, that is going to unclog pores, that is going to help as an anti-inflammatory. We have mandelic acid, that it has antibacterial properties, and our succinic acid that is going to promote the natural renewal process of the skin. With this resurfacing solution, that we will use two pads that are included in your kit. They have double side. One side that is going to be rough, I would say, for more mature skin, for people that I need a little bit more of that exfoliation, and or we have the soft side for people that are a little bit more reactive, more sensitive skin. The good thing about this stimulation that it's perfectly tolerated for all skin types. And then our phase two, that is going to be our activation. So with this activation, we're going to use first a massage cream, and then we're going to combine it with our boosters. We have four different boosters. This cream is a very luxurious massage cream, very nice to use. And it's not just a massage cream, but it also has properties that is going to help with delivery of these ingredients. It has hyaluronic acid that is going to plump the skin. It has our GPAH that is a biovector that is going to enhance the active ingredient penetration. And then we have the youth balance, that is a prebiotic that optimizes the defense system of the skin by promoting the microbiota balance. So we are going to mix 4 pumps of this uh, massage cream with our boosters. So we have 4 different boosters. We have our brightening booster that is going to brighten the skin and is going to combat the first signs of chrono and photo aging. We also have our firming booster. So this is going to help with firming the skin with facial flaccidity, and it's going to redefine that facial contour as well. We have our anti-wrinkle booster that is going to, of course, help with the appearance of wrinkles and prevent their occurrence. And our last booster is the redensifying booster. This is an amazing booster that is going to actually redensify the skin. It's going to enhance the density of the skin so the skin will regain their turgor. Once we have mixed these boosters, we're going to start massaging into the skin. We're going to activate those boosters. We're going to penetrate our active ingredients, and we will massage it into the skin. It's going we in our system. There's you will see some videos and also a PDF of the massage. So how each massage technique can help with the redensifying. It's going to help with draining and help penetrate these boosters even better. Now, this is our brightening booster. It has keratolytic properties, so it's going to renew the action of the dead cells. So it's going to remove. It has phytic acid, which is our alpha hydroxy acid as well. That is a very potent antioxidant, and it's going to even out the skin tone. We have our vitamin C, which is an antioxidant. It's going to capture our free radicals that are involved in that aging process. It's going to energize and it's going to brighten the skin. We also have niacinamide that is going to strengthen the epidermal barrier function and combats the signs of aging. With our firming booster, this is you're going to have a firming effect. So it's going to help to combat the skin flaccidity and redefine facial contour. As you can see in our before and after, in just 28 days, you can see how it has improved the submandibular triangle. So we can see right there how the jowls have lifted, they have like firmed. It has extract of Golgi stem cells, and it's going to just stimulate that collagen and elastin synthesis. In this other study, we can see how in just 28 days, the reduction of wrinkles by 17%. You can see the photos, how the skin looks more plump, it looks more firm as well.
And you know what, Louise? I'm living proof of age element. I have seen it in my own skin, using it for it'll be a year in September that I've been solely using age element, and it has smoothed my wrinkles, just like you said, re-densified my skin where my scars are filling in, and returned that tone that I had back in the 90s. Please continue.
Where our third booster, it is our anti-wrinkle booster. This is a multi-corrector concentrate with anti-wrinkle action. So it's going to provide a 24-hour antioxidant defense, and it's going to inhibit the action of free radicals. One of our main ingredients is acetyl hexapeptide, which is a peptide that is going to reduce the depth of facial wrinkles caused by continuous natural contraction. So every time that we frown, that we smile, that we move the face, it's going to promote wrinkles, and this is going to release these depth wrinkles.
Yeah.
In this study, we see again by day 28, the reduction of the lip corner has reduced by almost 17% in just 28 days. At the same time, this booster has soft focus pigments, so it's like having your soft filter all over your face every day because it's going to visibly reduce the wrinkles and expression lines. And our last booster is the redensifying booster. This is a booster that is actually going to make our skin thicker, is going to nourish our skin. So we have hyaluronic acid, but we have the four types of hyaluronic acids, molecular hyaluronic acid that is going to hydrate each layer of our skin, and it's going to plump and hydrate. As well as we have our macadamia, nut butter, and avocado oil that are rich in vitamins and essential fatty acids.
Mm.
In this study, we can see that in just 2 months, you can see the before and the after, how the skin has become thicker and how the density of the skin has improved.
It's amazing.
It honestly science-based facial that it's going to actually change the way the skin looks and acts. And
Exactly.
our last phase is our boosting phase. So we have two options for this phase. The diagnostic system will tell you what phase you should use in each session. Uh, Recommended session for our patients will always be 5 sessions in order to achieve the best results and what the clients want to improve. So we have our instant firming mask. This instant firming mask, it is two phases. We have the gel and we have the powder. And if you have used before any of those powder masks, you see how messy they are. This is
Mm.
not like this. They are combined perfectly, so you're not going to have runny or too thick. It will mix very quickly and very easy. You're not going to have lumps, and you do have to act quite quickly because it will start drying on you if you don't apply it right away. But we have a generous amount to cover your face and your neck. It
And
has
Luis, I know for you, you weren't a fan of peel off masks. And we had a long
no.
discussion. And I think we even made a friendly wager. It was just a gentleman's bet about, you know what? I know you're gonna love this one. So I think
Yeah,
I can confidently say I was right and you love it.
100%. Yeah, it's just how easy it is to use.
Yeah.
And because they give you exactly the amount of gel that you need to use. So the mixture is always consistent every single time. And in
Yes.
this, yeah, in this mask, we have our seaweed extract that is rich in amino acids, minerals, and vitamins. We have even caviar extract that is going to act as a retinol, amino acids, vitamins as well. It's going to enhance and restructure and revitalize the skin. And then we have our diatomaceous earth that is going to absorb impurities of the skin. We will apply it on our patient client, and they're going to feel a very pleasant, cool, and freshness effect. And after we remove it, after I would say 10-15 minutes, it's going to peel off very easily. On the other hand, we have our crystal fiber mask. This is a 3D nanofiber system. It contains two sheets, one for the face and the other one for our neck.
Mhm.
So it's going to help again penetrate all these products that we have, ingredients that we have already massaged in the skin. It has hyaluronic acid, it has plant extracts, it has allantoin and aloe vera. So it's going to be very soothing, very moisturizing.
And it's a beautiful mask too if you don't go very deep with a micro needling, or if
Correct.
you're doing another peel or any kind of rejuvenating treatment, even a microdermabrasion.
Yeah.
This is a gorgeous treatment because it does have the two sheets. So you've got not just for the face, but the neck too.
We sell it separate, so you guys can buy it on its own to use it with all your other treatments, with our melano stop,
Mhm.
with other facials that you do in clinic. So it is a beautiful add-on treatment for your services. At the end, the same diagnostic system, it's going to recommend your clients what home products to use to maintain and enhance the results of this treatment.
And you know what I love about it? Because clients, we know our clients and our patients trust us, right, Luis? But
Mhm.
whenever a machine or a device tells them something, then it's backup, great backup. And that's exactly what this diagnosis system will do for you. You can personalize it for your inventory. So, whatever other mesoaesthetic products you carry, you can put in your other products, and it will recommend based on their answering of questions what products are best suited for them. And of course, as I said, it is a beautiful product lineup. You can see this packaging is gorgeous. They're beautifully well weighted. They're gorgeous products and they go a long way. It is very highly concentrated. All these beautiful products, whether they're in the brightening or the firming or anti-wrinkle, all carry that mesoepigen system within it. And because we do use bakuchiol, a plant-like retinol, pregnant and breastfeeding women can use it as well, which I get excited about. So here is our brightening line. You can see there's 4 products here. This is for, and they're not just to be used solely on their own. So what's beautiful about it, you can combine the different ranges together to customize it for your client's needs and desires. So that brightening solutions is previously based on that energy C line. It is going to be for those first signs of aging, whether it is sun damage or chrono aging, as Louise said earlier. That first sign are those enlarged pores, that tired looking skin. You lose that luminosity and you look dull. The spots are starting. This is where we turn to our brightening solution. And in this line, we have a beautiful 24-hour brightening cream. So it is your day and night cream. It will use beautiful ingredients like our hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, and of course the Titan. Vitamin C lightens, tightens, and brightens. It's going to start that anti-aging process, make you look like you've had a great night's sleep. For the concentrate, and I love a good concentrate, whether it's in a serum form or a dropper, please note that you don't need a lot. Just a few drops for your entire face and neck. The ingredients are not full of water. It's full of beautiful actives, so they will penetrate beautifully in the skin, unifying that tone of your skin, helping that melanin accumulation on the skin by getting rid of it. Your niacinamide is going to work at different levels. And we take from the ocean a lot of that marine extracts from the different seaweeds. And one thing I do love about the Age Element Brightening Contour, as well as all the other contours in this line, they all have a ceramic tip. So, I mean, Luis and I both do it the same way. We still apply with our fingers, but then we use the applicator because we don't want to waste product. So I
And
do
really
recommend.
good to depuff your eyes, especially
Oh,
that in the morning when you wake up and your eyes are swollen. You put a little bit of
yeah.
pressure and start massaging, and it's going to depuff the eyes right away.
Exactly. I love that they've got the ceramic tip. And with that vitamin B complexes, you got your B's, you got your C's, you've got your A's, and of course, you've got that mesoapigen system. It's going to take away from those fine little dehydration lines, that tired look under the eyes, that "Ugh, I need another few hours sleep." So the Age Element Brightening Contour is for you. And this little box is a delight. This is our Age Element Brightening Complex Plus, a beautiful shock treatment for the skin. It comes with 4 vials that you only combine and put together when you're going to use them. So it's 1 vial per week. This is a gorgeous way to treat that skin at the end of summer. So it's a great time to get some now, stock your shelf when people have gone crazy in the summer. If they're prepping for a Cosmolan or Dermamelan, this is fabulous. Also, post Cosmolan and Dermalan to give their skin more vitamin C to heal and restore itself. It's actually gorgeous. So it's got that isolated 15% vitamin C, but it's got your hyaluronic acid. And just to ensure that we keep that moisture and we got those trisaccharides and our mesoepigen system. So a beautiful solution, and price point is amazing. So you can see here with that brightening solution that when you use it, it will protect against that oxidized stress. It does protect that skin and encourage proper melanogenesis in the skin. So we're going to see better increase in those gorgeous enzymes, as well as inhibiting those MMPs from breaking down that collagen, because that's the first signs. So here we've got you covered with our brightening solutions, 4 beautiful different products. When it comes to firming, we've got the Age Element firming. So here with the droopy eyes, with that drooping jawline. Your neck is starting to look more saggy. And you're noticing that my flippy flop is more flipping and flopping. So here again, we have three amazing products. We've got our 24-hour cream that's going to help with the refining of that facial contour. It's going to move up that skin. It's a beautiful light cream, not heavy, even on an oily skin. It's got gorgeous ingredients, peptides and tensors that are going to visibly feel and look that lifting in the skin. And we're going to start promoting that structural recreation again, getting that elastin fibers created to give us that bounce. The Age Element Concentrate. I love this for people with acne scars. If you've got acne scars, whether you're concerned about aging or not yet, this is a beautiful product for your clients. It has that Japanese orchid extract, as well as those peptides and those phytoactive ingredients to tighten the skin, to improve the texture of the skin, getting rid of that sagging action. So a few drops morning and night with your cream, and it does absolute wonders. And just like the brightening contour, our firming eye contour has a ceramic tip. This is for that droopy eye. If you're worried about having those hooded eyes, beautiful drainage with your applicator, bring in that silk tree extracts again with those peptides and tensors. It's going to give you that gorgeous tightening as well as helping you with those dark circles that happen as we age. And so with that, our three products, you can see we are going to fight that glycation skin, that breaking down and looking up of our beautiful cells, those advanced glycation end products attack our skins, damage the tissues, and with the formulas of the firming concentrates and cream, it is going to diminish that destruction by those end products and increase the beautiful production of elastin fibers. And this is all in real time. So within 24 hours, you can see treating that skin with the firming cream has made those cells viable again. So I just love the science. I know you do too, Louise. And this is my favorite line. Now that I'm in my 50s, I started with the Age Element Wrinkle Solution and slowly changing my products for the firming. So for me, it was the deep wrinkles in my forehead, that volume. My scars were more visible because my density of my dermis. So it was like all my past sins were coming alive. But here with these beautiful ingredients now, let's face it, when you're a little older, you're going to need a little more products. So rather than having 3 or 4, we have 5 in this range. Let's start with the Age Element Anti-Wrinkle Cream. This is your day cream. And it's so light. It's even though it's a fondant, it just goes right into the skin. I do half a pump on my forehead and temple, and the other half a pump for my neck and the lower 2/3 of my face, and it's more than enough. You've got those soft pigments. You've got that hexapeptide that works similar to Botox, where it relaxes that contraction of that muscle. Put it all together, and you've got a beautiful way of softening the wrinkles, making that soft feature. So, like Louise says, you're like in your own little filter every day. And then at night, the night cream with the ferulic acid and the lavender to help you sleep. And everyone always teases me because of my menopause, and that this is my favorite night cream because it is. And if you love more intensity, you can even use a little bit in the day. It's going to make your skin plumper and firmer and smooth out those wrinkles. And as I said, this is one that I will not stop using, even though I've switched off to other firming products. So with our concentrate, this is we're going to have again those different tripeptides, those different biopeptides that are going to get that elastin and collagen started in the skin, thicken that dermis, and treat those dynamic wrinkles in the skin. Absolutely love this stuff. The anti-wrinkle eye contour, again, it's got that beautiful ceramic tip, but it's got that cedar extract that's going to help with those under eye bags, those puffy bags that we get as we age. So this is going to decongest that skin, bring that puffiness down, and make your eyes so smooth and gorgeous. And of course, we can't forget the lips. If you love those beautiful volumized lips, this will help with the plumping. It will also work beautifully on those wrinkles that we fondly call barcodes around the mouth. It does soften. And of course, with that applicator, you can do a lymphatic drainage with it, plump and soothe the wrinkles around the mouth. So as you can see, there are a little more support products in that anti-wrinkle range, but for good reason. It gives you those increasing and stimulating of those growth factors by 69%. We're stimulating that collagen by 250%. And that's why you're seeing that smoothing of that skin, that softness of the texture. And we're going to, of course, protect that skin from MMPs, because at the end of the day, if we don't protect as we repair, we're just fighting a losing battle. So I truly feel that Age Element is a way to anti-age in the 2020s. And I know Luis is starting to come on board with facials as well. And with our promo right now with Nuvior, I do want to share with you that, as Luis says, we do give you the pads, but not only do we give you the pads for the exfoliating step, we give you the bowls for your mask and massage. We even give you the spatula. The only thing you got to get is a pretty little white tray. So we get in your system, you get that diagnostic system so you can, with confidence, diagnose that client's skin and give your client exactly what they need to anti-age. It comes with all the treatment requirements, from your cleanser to mask, to do 40 complete treatments. And it comes with one each of the home care as well. So in your Age Element kit, you have everything you need to provide 40 treatments, as well as one of each of all the full-size products for your client. And I'm happy to say that with our special, you're also going to receive another $100 off the price of that package. So again, this promotion is only good for 1 week. When we come back next week to speak about another amazing offering from Nuvior, this this promo will be over. So do take advantage. You must put in this code. So you got to input the code to your order, and it will remove $100 off the price. That's an amazing deal. I mean, it's already at an amazing cost, making your treatments under, what is it, like, with the promo, about $45 a treatment.
You get 100, you get all those retail products for free.
Yeah.
So it is an amazing deal.
Exactly. And like everything at Mezzo, it's backed in science to work for you. So take down that code. If you registered, you will get an email with it as well. And I do want to mention, if you are a partner clinic with us, get your own personal account with Nuvior so you too can try out treatments, our retail products for your own personal use at 20% off. And here at Nuvia, as I said, we're growing and we are growing fast. So if you are anyone you know are looking for an opportunity in the medical business, we are hiring here at Nuvia across the country. So send your CV to HR at Nuvia and we will have someone talk to you. So I am Pina Lee. I am here to support. Please reach out by phone, text, or WhatsApp or email me here. There's my contact information. And for Luis Hernandez, always a pleasure, my friend.
Sure.
Luis is available for the Toronto area, but if you do want to have a one-on-one with him by Zoom, he will cater to the rest of Canada as well. And for Luis and I'd like to thank you on behalf of New York. And please join us next week when we will talk about Dermaceutic Laboratory and some of their fabulous products. Luis, have a wonderful day. Oh, but before
Everyone.
we go, sorry, my cold is making my head messed up. I do want to ask if there's any questions about our age element or about anything else with Nuvior. Please write your questions here in the chat box and we can answer you. If there's anyone with any questions. No questions. Well, I guess we were pretty clear as mud, Luis.
And again, any question that you guys have, please let us know. It will be our pleasure to train you, to educate you, anything that you guys need.
Fantastic. For Luis and I, have a great Monday. Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.